camera. And if you can't hack, you can't stay up with us. Turn up the stamina. Yeah. Cause we got questions for the theists. And we ain't out here trying to make y'all look stupid. We just want answers. Dig it? Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Yeah. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to. Let's go. Yeah. So slide up your chair, have a seat at the Atheist Roundtable. And just know we're known to take shots at the fables. I hope you're able to provide some evidence, that'll give credence to your belief in what you believe in. So let's get down to it, man. Why do you believe it? Let's go. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable.
Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. As always, your boy Oz here, feeling good. Biddy Buddha, how are you? You're muted, but I'll assume you said great.
I am good.
No, great. Great was
great.
Great.
Cat's got her tongue.
Oh, good one.
Oh, she did not like that.
That's a large kitten.
Yeah, she's fat. She's a big girl.
Kind of distracted me for a minute. Nate, how are you?
Good. Sorry, I had to pop an acid. I'm nervous if Wesley's going to call it in or not again. So had a little indigestion thinking about it. Sorry about that.
Cool.
But yeah, other than that, I'm great.
So everybody's great. So before we move along, I do want to put something out for tomorrow night. That way I don't forget. Because as we all know, Oz forgets shit. If you didn't know, now you know. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m., this will be a Simo stream. So we'll be going 2 channels at once. It'll be here on the TANG network and also on the Normalizing Atheist channel. And our new friend Dolan is going to be coming on. We might have 1 or 2 other guests coming on. I'm not sure yet, but I can tell you, Dylan and I and Pasta talked for about an hour or so today. And I think if we try to fit anybody else on there, we might go for 3 hours. So it might be best just for the first one, stay to that. But I think most of the people that subscribe and watch our material here, you've heard my story, and I am by no means going to minimize it because there's a lot of fucked up shit that happened. I'll tell you right now, this gentleman's story makes mine look like a walk in the damn park. And I don't say that as like a comparison or it's a competition. My jaw was on the floor several times talking to him, and I've heard some crazy shit, even from other people's stories. So you're not going to want to miss that tomorrow night, 9 p.m. And it'll be good because a lot of times when and I think he alluded to it when we were talking today, that a lot of times you find yourself when you've gone through that kind of abuse and trauma and whatnot. Now, as an atheist, a lot of times you find yourself talking or being interviewed by people that maybe were lifelong atheists or didn't have that that experience. And it will be cool for him and I to be able to talk because there are a lot of parallels. Now there are some more extremes in his that I did not experience, but there are a lot of as far as relationship with parents, treatment kind of motivated by leaders, in the religion and things like that. And I don't want to give the whole thing away, but 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night. Make sure you're there, and then the Bryce is Right show will follow that immediately. Bryce and Wes and skids have been flexible and cool enough to bump that back for us, but you won't want to miss that. Be there. So I know I brought the energy down big time on that, but that's a topic that normally isn't going to cause a bunch of hype. But I wanted to make sure that with 24 with 24-hour notice that I want to make sure as many people know about it. So now that I've done that, we'll do a quick reset. All right. Now we get the energy back up. We might as well just to help. We'll play some music. How about that?
Yeah.
I like music.
All right.
Can you hear my cat purring?
Nope.
No.
Okay, good.
But now we know what's happening. So
She's happy.
So real quick, Nate, why don't you say hello to everybody in the chat for us real quick, please?
yeah, let's do that. I see Secular Rarity, the Blazing Wizard Pope. He said, dang it. I don't know what that was about. Jenna's in there. Grumpy Old Cuss Grotto. He's adding more words to the end of his name every time I see him. Tobin, Dragons in Genesis, Asexual Atheist. Let's see, Nightbot. Welcome back, Nightbot.
Nightbot. That's my homie.
Kilo Doggy 1, Change is Good. KCA Randy, what's up, Randy? Something from Nothing. And then, of course, I'll let you take the dibs on announcing your lovely
Tighten your anus.
No, it was Mrs. Oz, but maybe that's a nickname. I don't know.
Well, I can't see where you're scrolling, so I have no idea. So when you tee me up like that, I automatically ask.
So when I say you're lovely, I figure you might.
So where's Titan? He's saying you're not lovely, Titan.
I don't know. I don't know if he's here yet.
Yeah, because
he's fashionably late.
That tee up is usually for tighten your anus, not my wife.
Sorry. But then we got Tyler and Kendra just popped in. What's up, guys?
What up? All right. Well,
they're ready to party.
Before we get in the topic and everything for the night, and a reminder, everybody, it'll be brief tonight. We will go to Discord, the after show Discord. It'll be briefer tonight because Biddy Buddha, what are you doing after this?
I am going to be on normalizing atheism. I think I have to talk about myself.
That guy is everywhere.
Yeah. Should be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah,
and that's at 10. Your time. Eastern Standard Time.
Your time. And just do us all one favor. That little guy, he's like 5'4". We call him Sweaty Eddie. Just grill his ass. Like he doesn't even know the Bible. He doesn't know shit about the Bible. Just grill him. He don't know shit.
I'll try.
He don't know the people.
Is he really 5'4"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a good day.
Yeah, he's almost little people. Yeah, Biddy is getting famous. You're right.
I'm trying. No, I'm not trying. It's just.
Remember us when you're a superstar. Yeah, so Biddy will be on there. And then did you reschedule? I hope I'm not talking out of turn here. Did you reschedule with Jesus and Follower? Do you have one coming up with him?
No, I think he's like revamping something. So he was going to get back to me.
So in other words, he doesn't want you on your show. Okay.
Probably.
All right. And then, of course, up Lady Late with Nady Nate. Tell everybody about what you got going on there. And then you and Pasta start a little Sunday morning.
Yes.
Let's see. Let me find the right word for this.
Shit show? Is that what you're looking for?
No, it's not a shit show. a children's dumpster fire.
And so that's close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's tell us about that.
You want to hear about Good Morning? Good Morning is Mashup Mike. He doesn't go by Pasta on that show.
Oh, new
Mashup Mike.
A new alien.
Sorry?
Oh, a new alien.
Yeah.
Huh?
And alien. Yes.
Aliens and aliases.
So if you see the thumbnails, it might not look like us, but that is us. It's Mashup Mike and Nate in the corner, and we got some tunes for you. We might talk about news stories. We might talk about random topics. I think this week we were discussing our top 8 male actors coming up next time that we do the show. So watch out for that. And top 8 male actors, like our favorites, which mean they're probably going to be the worst actors you've ever heard of. And so, but yeah, I don't know if Stephen Baldwin might be on that list. You know, some good ones out there.
Yeah,
that's what we got Sunday mornings. And
I agree with Secular Rarity. You guys should change the name to The Worst Way to Start Your Day.
Yeah, it's like the reverse of Folgers, right? It's not the best part of getting up. It's the worst way to start your day.
That was good.
Boston Mike says, Oz, I have feelings, you know. You're fired.
True. That's a true story, by the way. And then Wednesday nights, 10 p.m., Up Lady Late with Nady Nate, episode 6. There'll be a few more this season, and then that might get a new look. So keep your eye out on what might be happening there. Appreciate everyone that's came in and roasted me on Wednesday so far. But I think for these last few of the first season, you guys can turn the heat up on me. Enough hair jokes, enough bologna and cheese sandwiches. You can bring some fried bologna in there. Come on.
Yep, Javier, that's pretty sure that's what's going through everybody's mind. But you asked it.
That was a Zoolander line, I think. David Duchovny was explaining why male models are used to help assassinate leaders.
I say that line all the time when I don't know what's happening.
Why male model? What do at like the grocery
and no one ever knows
store?
what the hell I'm talking
like,
about.
I can't find the spaghetti sauce. Why male models?
Why male models?
Pasta says, Oz fired me from TART.
This is all true. That's what's so funny.
And he named it Tang, so I couldn't sue his sexy ass.
Yeah.
I will continue to run with the joke, but
joke.
Hold on a minute. All right, so I just muted Nate and Pasta. Nobody actually got fired, but I'll keep going on with the joke. But you didn't miss a thing, Nate. You didn't miss it.
Well, I got something for you there. True story. It's all true.
Yeah, if you put anything in the chat, I'm going to block you.
I'm a mod, so I don't know if you can.
I own it.
Nope. Are you trying to fire me right now on the show? Oz is on a rampage, man.
You're fired.
Oh, it's Oz Trump.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Gross.
You know what, Aunt Jer, thanks for having my back. He got fired for sexual harassment.
That one might not be too far off.
Yeah. If I have it recorded, if you heard the things that man has said to me, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Aunt Jer. I'm legally.
Also, if you'd like to call in and explain the situation, it is the call-in show. Just saying,
it's not that kind of call-in show. This isn't.
Why the Bible, Pasta? Why the Bible?
This isn't fucking.
That's the topic,
Jerry's
right?
friend.
Why the Bible?
Yeah. So. Yeah, the topic is why the Bible, and now that was meant to be brief and short, obviously. But why the Bible? Why not the Quran? Why not the Bhagavad? Why not the Hadiths? Why not
Book of Mormon?
Harry Potter? Why not Book of Mormon? Why not any other
Harry
book that you can go to Barnes and Nobles and buy? You know, why not those? Why this one? So, if you are a Christian and you want to talk about the Bible, you want to talk about Jesus, I'm being playful there. People, settle down. Settle down. We will open the phone lines up 260-225-3868, and I will plug the phone in because I've had it on the charger.
Someone asked, why not you? Why not pick Dawes for your deity claim?
Oh, if I'm your god, you're fucked.
I feel like you'd be a better option than the one of the Bible.
Oh, I would definitely be a better option than the Abrahamic god. Yes. Oh, everybody, welcome, Tighten your anus.
Good answer. Good. Oh, it's not that show. Sorry.
Good answer. Good answer.
Show it. Put it on the board. Tighten Uranus.
What?
Number one. That's number one answer. Yeah.
What show were we just doing that on?
That was on Neil's show the other night.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was like, I feel like we were actually doing this.
Uh-oh. We got a new hashtag for you, too.
Ooh, Fire Oz.
Yeah.
You know what, Titan? There went all of your mod privileges. Here, I was just in here defending you earlier.
Yep.
And then you come in. You want to come in hot.
You just fired Titan. I can't. This guy's nuts, guys. You better just take it easy tonight. He's got the finger ready for the red button to send you to the floor.
I just got done reading The Art of the Deal. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
Oh boy. Now we're not even getting callers. Yeah.
Biddy look at me crazy. That's Trump's book, business book.
No, I know. I just hope that wasn't true.
Oh no, it's not true.
I don't know.
I mean, because we were talking
into.
truth about Oz firing people. I mean, you've seen it on air so far. He's tried to fire
Exactly.
me and Titan.
I do. I do love when anybody first starts doing work with us and doing shows with us, and they're trying to figure out my humor, whether I'm being a smartass or if I'm being serious, especially like books and stuff. Because like, well, I know you read. I know you can read a little bit, but did you really read that?
No. I think Pasta's a little upset with me. Yeah.
Hey, stop having fun. You're supposed to be my friend.
I'll just be sad on air. Can you rehire Pasta?
He wasn't fired.
Yeah. 260-225-3868. Call in.
Sorry for the dead air. I was trying to make sure I read that right. Blazing Wizard Pope says, nah, Oz wouldn't read crap like The Art of the Deal. He sticks to the good stuff like the Quran. Fair enough.
Looks like Pasta's rolling in some other circles there. I don't know if you saw that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Darth Dawkins Jr. is in the building.
Otangelo.
Otangelo. Actually, Otangelo, if you would like to call in and talk about the Bible.
The Bible.
Not about proteins and epteins and nepteins and zicteins and ripteins, but just talk about the gospel of Jesus. We can chop it up. But anybody wants to talk Bible, 260-225-3868.
I mean, we've got so many callers already on the line. I don't know if they'll get in.
Blowing up.
This is actually the longest we've ever went without a call.
I believe that to be true. Outside of the times that we've had things set up that last like 15, 20 minutes.
There he goes.
See? Baited him.
Yeah.
I bet it's Otangelo, that guy. He's going to start talking about the Bible, and then he's going to start talking about something else. But anytime
I'm on my A game.
Well, you can be on your B or C game, I think, if Otangelo's trying to talk about the Bible. So if that's who it is, but we'll see. We'll find out.
Fundamentalist. Oz got raptured.
He let's just say he eats supper before supper. He's a pre-supper.
Yeah.
He likes dinner before supper. Yep, he hangs out in the Darth Dawkins discords, so you can
Yeah,
see
I don't
where some of this
understand.
argumentation comes from.
Well, that whole like word salad of an argument.
Mm-hmm.
When your God is interactive with its creation, it should not be this difficult to prove his existence.
I agree with
I
you.
don't understand how like why they think they're doing themselves a service. I don't know. I don't get
It's
it.
a disservice.
Doesn't yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense to me.
They, I think more than wanting to find the truth, they just want to be right, and they argue to be right. And so, but when you argue to be right and you don't argue to find truth, then you end up with the same circle argument all the time from those folks. So.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, and then also say that you're searching for truth. Are you? Are you really?
Are you though? Are
It
you
kind of
really?
seems like you're not.
Are you? Yeah. It's a disingenuous way, I think, of trying to navigate around some of these questions. We honestly would like to know the truth so that we can make a solid decision on whether that truth is something we want to adhere our life to. But
Right.
if you argue just to argue and then walk away feeling like you've won, then nobody wins. Like there's no victory in that. There's nothing that really good comes out of that style of argument. So,
All right, you guys ready?
yeah, what's up, man?
All right, we actually have somebody that is a frequent flyer in our comment section, Pavel D. And Pavel D wants to discuss philosophical elitism, which I actually like. I don't know, this isn't Bible, and I'll let him explain his what he means by that. But it's dead on, and I think it's used way too many times from the theist perspective. But that said, Pavel D, you are live with Nate, Biddy, and Oz. What's going on?
It's great talking to you guys.
Hey, what's up, Pavel?
So I guess like I notice this a lot with a lot of theists. And as an example, last night, I don't know if anybody watched Pine Creek, but he had Canadian Catholic on there. And what I noticed a lot of theists and what he was doing is he starts name dropping all these philosophers. And so what they do a lot of times is they make it sound like, oh, because everything about religion is so fallacious. So what they'll do is kind of hide behind philosophy. And they'll say, oh, I read Hume, I read this person, I read that person. And I'm just kind of trying to get your feelings on it because like even from the guy from the EA show, when he was talking about his conversion to Islam, it's like, well, Graham Oppie says that there's a starting point. So that's why I believed in God,
Yeah, what do you guys want to go first?
Well, I whenever someone does that, even if their argument is valid or has sound points to it, it's just another way of name dropping for me. It's like the example I would give is, well, I know how to produce music because I have a friend that knows how to produce music. Like I'm friends with Jay-Z, so I'm a good rapper. Like,
right?
But it's more on an intellectual level to where maybe they picked up some of those good points in there, but you're pretty much just regurgitating whatever you've just heard. And I don't know how much actual research has gone behind that person's argument. So, yeah, I don't care for it myself. And not to, if I was in an argument or debate with somebody, I wouldn't go and say something like, well, I know because I know that, or I did all the research for it. There could be times where people have directed me to look into something else, and I'll give them that credit for that direction. But I want to make sure that I do my own research. I don't want to just spit out what somebody else has told me. So,
Right. I agree with that.
Biddy, any thoughts on that?
I'm not really familiar with the people mentioned. So they just like drop philosophers' names and then like
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah, it's essentially. So I read so and so their paper, and then I went and I read so and so said this, and then so and so wrote this, and because these people are
Learned.
have a reputation. Their their name is esteemed. That for some reason just means there must be some type of absolute truth, to it. That there's nothing fallible, within what they're saying, and they use it as kind of a flagpole, where it's like this is and we can stand by this because so and so said so.
Yeah, and I think what they do a lot too is like they know that you're not going to know who those names are, so they hide behind those names because then they can sort of, they're a little bit narcissistic, and that way they can say, oh no, let me tell you something you just don't understand, but I've got really good reasons to believe that Allah is the creator of the universe, like that kind of stuff. Like I noticed that a lot.
Well, I put this on my sound pad yesterday or today, and I think it's fitting that you brought this subject up, and that Tom Rabbit is currently in the chat because this is now my official argument against atheists, or against atheists.
Wow, heard it here first.
Whoops.
Against theists.
Freudian slip.
Against theists, shut up, Nate. Against theists, but especially the ones that like to shit. Those people.
Early dinner. Yes.
If God exists, then I know that God exists. I don't know that God exists. Conclusion: God does not exist.
Boom. Game over. Boom.
Yep. There you go.
Boom. If he was real, I know he's real. Just like everything, I know all the shit in front of me is real. Like I know it's real. I know we exist. I think therefore I am. Like it's all right here in front of me. Quit trying to overcomplicate it because you can't demonstrate your God. Like quit trying to overcomplicate everything.
Yep. Because they just want to win an argument, And by the way, we should all hail Tom Rabbit for beating TART.
Absolutely. Did you get that, Tom Rabbit?
Yeah.
Are you recording this?
Champion of the
All
universe.
hail Tom Rabbit.
Tom Rabbit.
Oh, that was beautiful. I had to go back and listen to the extreme pause that he caused in that conversation because nobody knew what the hell to say next.
That's a good rhyme too, Oz. I didn't write that one for you.
Oh. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Tom, and thank you guys, Oz, and you guys. I love the show.
Well, thank you, man.
Except for Pasta Mike, but I'm just kidding. I love Pasta.
Well, good thing is he got fired, so you're good.
Yeah. I started that rumor on TikTok actually. So.
Oh, so you were a part of that. All right.
Oh. All right.
Well, Pavel, thank you for all your support in the chat and everywhere else. We appreciate it, and thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
You too.
All right.
It is always fun, isn't it? When you're discussing something with someone and they're like, well, so-and-so wrote this paper 10 years ago and it said this. Boom. Gotcha.
Boom.
Okay.
Roast.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Roasted you so hard. Man, I can't believe you didn't read. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Especially like when it doesn't tie in with what you're talking about and they bring it
This
up.
philosopher wrote this paper
40,000
years ago on epistemology. Boom, roasted.
But
Got
if
you
you think,
again.
Sorry, Biddy, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, like what makes the Abrahamic religion so different from other religions is that it's a literary religion, and so they know that they can't use the Bible, so then they take these like papers or whatever, and that becomes their new literary religion. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, they can say, "Oh, we have all these contemporary sources now."
I don't know. I don't get it.
That match up, and it's like, well, there's like 4 out of 1,000. Were they?
Well, and that's why
bias.
even with the topic for tonight. By the way, 260-225-3868 is the call-in number. is
why the Bible?
Why the Bible? There's so many other ancient books out there that we could believe. And I would go on a limb and guess or even suggest that their gods are much nicer and probably love people better.
Yeah. I mean, why not Scientology's books at this point? I mean, those are one of the newest things out there.
Now we're
sorry. Just go ahead and fire me too. I just ruined it all.
No, I would go on a big Tom Rabbit trail with that if I went if I said that. But I just got done watching Nate, it's the documentary I put in your and I's Skype chat, and they go down this line of where Scientology came from, and then how it's starting to branch off. And you just talk about like fucked up shit after fucked up shit after fucked up shit on some more fucked up shit. And all of a sudden we just got this big heaping pile of fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying Christianity isn't like that, but it's like they're on some other shit. They're on Molly or something. They popped the Molly. They're sweating right now, right? Uh-oh. Here we go. I wish I had as much hair as Nate.
I cut some off and you can have it. It grows back fast enough.
Oh, here we go. I have a bunch of classified Scientology books, including some of Hubbard's handwritten stuff. Oh, we need to read that live.
Uh-oh. Don't say that too loud though, because then don't they come after the people when they try to expose it?
I mean,
really? Like they threaten people?
Oh yeah. Scientology's on some other shit.
Oh.
I don't know shit about Scientology.
Don't talk about their head honchos there. Those guys are wicked.
Yeah, they're on some other shit.
Who was it? Leah Remini?
Yeah.
Yes.
She came out and she said shit. Like, did she get?
She didn't just say shit. She went deep and got people that were high up in it involved with her to hopefully protect her from some of that backlash that she would have gotten by going on TV about it. Because everyone else that had just tried to bring it up either to the authorities or to a newspaper or whatever, stuff would happen to them. And
really?
Her series on Netflix is amazing. And she got all kinds of shit from that. Yeah, she still gets hate stuff, but it's not the way that they normally have handled things.
But she was like genuinely in it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, this wasn't like a undercover mission to expose.
No, she had like videos of her on stage with the head honchos. Like they utilized celebrities to help promote the quote unquote religion to get more people in, and they had ties that would help some of those people become more famous. Like she admitted to a lot of this stuff, and so
that's scary.
Tommy Cruise Bear is involved in it too.
Yep. Yeah, they got a couple
big dogs,
token Hollywood people to put to the forefront, just like Justin Bieber is for the fanboy Christianity here in the US. And Kanye West was up until a month ago.
Wait, you mean they're not real Christians? Sing one song about how holy they are, and then the next one about where they got their weed.
All right, so let's break this down. And if a call comes in, I'll shut up. When Kanye first was like, "Praise God, Jesus," and I'm gonna go talk at Joel Osteen's church about Jesus and all this, I already knew going into that this man is a diagnosed and unmedicated and untreated bipolar patient. If that's what we want to say. And I know from experience the kind of things you are capable of and liable to do unmedicated. And when you feel a certain way, you jump all the way in. There is no, maybe I just believe in this Jesus a little bit. No, you go all the way. And then when you get encouragement from people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, good job, bro. Good job. You're like, this is the best decision in your life." Yeah, yeah. And he's getting all that, which he was. It just fuels that where it's like, "Oh, I'm doing it," and you get gassed up, you know. But then as soon as that starts to fade off, and it's kind of like, okay, you're old news now. It's like, oh, well, now I'm just left with who I really am without all of the hype and without all of the, you know, what's the word I want? The manic part of bipolar that feeds that, where it's that it's just insatiable, you know. And now, just a month ago, he's starting to drop the same music he was dropping, talking about the same shit he was talking about, living the same lifestyle he was talking about. And I tried to tell people, like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just telling you, he's unmedicated. This is on a whim. This is on a complete whim. And he completely shifted. It wasn't like a gradual, just like it's fucking sell drugs and fucking go out and do however you want it every single night, and all this to where, oh, praise the Lord. You know, it was just this, that's not normal. That's just not normal, you know. And now he's back to.
Well, and if it was the first time he had done that, it would be like, okay, maybe this one is legitimate. But I mean, through the wire, I mean, that started his whole that, and then the Jesus walks, like all that stuff. What was that? A decade ago? 15 years ago?
Oh man, and I was in Ohio. My oldest son was maybe 1, so we're talking.
So 17 years ago, 18 years ago.
Well, he's 20.
Holy moly!
Shit!
What day is it? Good grief! Where did time go?
Yeah,
but yeah, it's not the first time he's done this. So.
I remember the first time I heard Jesus Walks. I was pulling through the Eastland Mall parking lot. Like the first time I heard
it. You mean Ashland?
Yeah, Ashland.
Somebody changed the lettering on the sign out front. You would have enjoyed it. They took the E off and took the T off and moved one of the S's. And so Eastland was Ashland for like 2 days. And so it's a terrible place. So
all right, so we have about 20 minutes left, so let's do this. 260-225-3868. If you are a Christian or I don't care, Muslim, Buddhist, atheist, let's talk about the Bible. Let's talk about the text, because I want to know why we should believe that book or your book. What is your favorite book? And no, don't call in and talk about the 3 pigs. That's not what I'm talking about. What's your favorite ancient book that you believe in? And let's talk about it. Let's figure out why we should believe that it is God or God inspired or supernatural or anything like that.
You said 3 little pigs.
260-225-38.
Green eggs and ham is so good. No, come on, give us something with substance.
Sam, I am.
Somebody's got something out there. They're like right there wanting to call. I can feel it. They're about to dial that number. Right
You sound like one of those televangelists. I see you in your living room right now, and you know you want to call in.
Hold on, I'm getting word. You're in your living room. You have the phone in your hand. You're about to switch YouTube off and dial that number.
All right, hey Nate,
260-225-3868. Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure that everybody hears this. Hold on.
Oz looks like a bobblehead. Is that the sound you're gonna play?
Oz looks like a bobblehead.
Wow. We have prophetic folks on the air tonight.
Right. So Otangelo is asking for the link. So Otangelo, I just put my email in there because I'm not going to go searching for your email.
He knows we have under 15 minutes.
Hold on. Otangelo, we have 15 minutes. And we are only talking about the Bible so that everybody hears it and I don't get accused of being an asshole. If you start talking about proteins or lipteins or nipteins or anything like that, I'm going to dismiss you because this is about the Bible. So
you're fired.
We're on the same page.
You get the fire Otangelo in there.
Ooh.
You can say it however you want to.
Say what?
Otangelo,
Oh, this is what I'm gonna do.
you're fired.
My mama told me to tell you to mind your goddamn mama.
Kevin Hart. My mom said I could say one bad word, and then showed up in the class.
He came home from school. She's like, the teacher called. He was like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, I told you to say 3 cuss words. You said 73. What up, Secularity, for $10? Thank you. I love this fucking channel, and we fucking love you.
Thank you, Secularity. Man, Otangelo takes as long to get into a stream as he does to get to the point of his arguments. I mean, good grief. Hopefully it's not Otangelo show.
You're running out of time. Tik Tok. Tik
man.
Tok.
We believe in you, Otangelo. You can do it. You have the link.
He probably had to go grab his Bible because he's like, oh.
He hasn't read it in a while.
I don't even know. Is this the right Bible? Hey, babe, is this what they're talking about? Is this the Bible?
Is that it? Is this one? Oh, King James Version. Oh, I don't have that one. I just have the Message Bible.
So I guess Otanglo's going to be like.
So if we don't actually get a call about the Bible.
Hold on, Otangelo, you don't have a link because you've not emailed me. I put my email above, and I'm getting a call. That's not the call we want. Oh yeah, it is. I'll do it.
Uh-oh. It's not the call. These are not the calls you're looking for.
It's a bill collector.
Shit, someone trying to tell him about his extended warranty.
Yeah.
That's not the call we want.
I wouldn't mind talking to them.
Warranties.
Just bring them on. They'd be really confused. We should just start calling random numbers.
We can start doing that through the call out show instead of the call in show.
Maybe we'd have
call out.
Yeah, there
so
you
if
go.
You want to talk to us, put your number in the chat and we'll just call you.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like sometimes folks watch this and they actually do have good questions and they think, maybe I should call in, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to be on air. I don't want to. And they put it in the chat instead when there's some good talking points. So
I'm one of those.
Don't sell yourself short in the chat. If you feel like it's worthy of going in the chat, it's worthy of calling in about too.
For sure.
I mean, I wasn't on air 6 months ago. What's up, man?
Everybody ready?
What you got for us? What you got in my drink, homie?
Bitty always goes. All right, so we have Jim. Jim is a theist. No, it's not Jim Benton. But Jim claims that he has proof that the Bible is the Word of God. So let me get him connected here. Jim, you are live with Nate, Biddy, and Oz, and you said backstage that you have proof that the Bible is the Word of God. I believe you said. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if you read in Genesis 6:3, you will find that it talks about how in the days before the flood, there were giants that roamed the earth. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but about 10 or 15 years ago in Afghanistan, some of our patriotic soldiers actually killed one of these giants. I think it killed one of our Navy SEALs with a spear. And our soldiers ended up killing this thing. They shot it with their machine guns, and its body was then collected. So we actually have physical evidence of the giants that used to walk the earth. Now, of course, the ones after the flood aren't nearly as tall, because I mean, I don't know if you've ever read any of these texts, but the ones before the flood were enormous. But the ones that did survive, that we hear about later, like whenever Moses and Joshua sent spies into Canaan, those were quite a bit shorter, kind of like the ones that were killed in Afghanistan. But
question for you.
Smithsonian has them. Yeah.
Question for you. Do you have proof that these are the same beings?
Well, I mean, there ain't too many, giant humans walking the earth, I don't think.
You must not watch WWE.
Tells us that well, no, these are much bigger than like 6.
Oh, it's a no
whatever.
true giant.
These are like 13 or 15 feet tall.
So
okay.
What happens when Nephilim doesn't mean giant? It just got translated as giant in English. What does that do for your evidence?
Well, now hang on. This is Bitty Bubble I'm talking to.
Yep.
Bitty Bubble.
I'm sorry. What did I get the name? What was that name again?
Buddha.
We don't want him to feel
obligated. Bitty Buddha. Okay.
Yeah, you want to come correct when you get toasted, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Now, normally I would address these questions, but I try not to have. I try not to have too much interaction with. No offense here. Just don't take this personally. I try not to have too much interaction with nasty women. I mean, I've seen you got drawings all up down your arms, and Leviticus is very clear about that. And I believe it is 2 Timothy that says you're not supposed to speak in authority over a man. So I don't typically do that. But
interesting. Betty, what did you want to ask him?
Hey, Jim.
Jim. The question.
Jim.
Oh, go ahead.
Here, I'll address it. Shut up, Betty. What did you have to say?
Nephilim in Hebrew does not imply giants, but it's rather a social status amongst the men. Hence why you see Nephilim continue after the flood, but it does not imply giants.
Did you catch that from famous philosopher Bitty Buddha? We're going to use some philosophical. I'm using Oz's terms now. Philosophical elitism. Falafel, yes. Falafelistical elitism.
Falafels.
Okay. Now, if we jump over to the parallel story that we find in Enoch,
we don't have the real Enoch book, though.
R&D. I mean, those were like 4,500 feet tall. That's pretty big in my opinion. That's like a kilometer.
It's not as tall as Eddie Kroom, though. So, right? Do you know who Eddie is?
I've never seen him in person.
Never seen him in person?
No,
he's one of those giants from the Bible.
But I guess you've seen these falafel giants in real person.
He was the Navy SEAL that killed him.
No, I wasn't one of them. I wasn't one of our brave soldiers. But the body of that particular one was confiscated by the Smithsonian.
Prove it.
And, I mean,
Prove it.
You have to argue with the Smithsonian there.
Prove it.
Prove that the Smithsonian took it.
Yeah.
Well,
and they collaborated that it was the same being as from the Bible.
Is this a real person?
If it isn't, I mean,
yeah,
I've heard claims like this before.
Sure, I am. I can.
Not that you are a real person.
Sure, I'm real.
That this
Real
isn't a.
is really your belief system.
Jim, are you a robot?
Robot.
Ooh, AI.
No,
Nice.
I don't work for Tesla or for Google.
Don't work for Tesla.
Do you
or
work for
Google.
you work for Bing?
DuckDuckGo.
Oh no, that Bing is the absolute devil of search engines. Bing is the last 4 results from Google, and I am completely opposed to Bing. And
Jim,
Bing, if that comes from Microsoft, and they will give you tracking chips.
Jim, do you know
So,
you know what Bing stands for?
No, I never Binged it or Googled it.
Okay, well here I'll help you because this is like what you Christians like to do with like interpretations and shit. So I'll play the same game. Bing stands for because it's not Google.
I will keep that in mind next time I'm not using Bing.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, Oz. I had to call and give y'all a hard time since Otangelo
Jason?
wasn't calling in.
Jason,
Yeah,
I
Dragons
already
Genesis,
knew.
how's
I
it
already
going?
knew it was you. I already knew it was you.
I love how every troll calls in with the southern accent. Like, stop doing that. It's like,
Yeah. Not all the trolls are from there.
Hi, my name's Jim, and I love Jesus.
Jim Bob.
And I love giants.
And
Half of my family sounds like that, so it was real easy.
Oh,
Okay.
but
And
anyways,
I have my Uncle Clyde sitting right next to me. And he said, "You don't know shit about the people." Well,
why the Bible though? I mean,
well, Jason is from Genesis. Dragons and
Oh,
Genesis podcast. Shut up, Nate.
I am from Genesis.
He's from Genesis.
it's from the book of Genesis.
Yeah. See, Nate. You want to laugh. You want to laugh and think it's funny. You want to laugh and think it's funny, but it's real life. Now you're going to cause Jason a lot of trauma because he's like, "Am I not from Genesis?" Because Nate laughs when I say I'm from Genesis.
No, it's that
I like
people
your-
didn't know that. Come on, Oz. Don't fire me.
Anyway, this is Jason from Dragons in and from Genesis, but go check him out on YouTube. Great content, great friend of the channel. And I saw a couple of people in there talking about the nasty women or nasty whatever it was. Just know Jason he's a great dude. He's a sweetheart. Please don't be offended.
He's
by that.
playing the part
Yeah, he's
of
playing the part 'cause
misogynistic
that's-
Christian.
Yeah, because your Southern Baptists have much worse to say than nasty woman.
You could watch last week's show and see how that went.
Yeah.
Oof.
But Jason, we're getting ready to wrap here, my man. So I'm gonna let you go. But thanks for calling in and having some fun with us.
Oh yeah, y'all have a good night.
All right, brother.
Thanks, man.
So
we had another Otangelo show tonight.
Yep, no email. Probably for the best. But what? And I'll say this live. So Nate, I will get a topic to you within the next 48 hours. That way we can create the stream and start marking it more than 24 hours beforehand. I think so I will take the onus on that and make sure we're better prepared and better equipped. And that way it's more, as the Christians would say, a more fruitful event.
Well, we'll have a little more time next week also to get into some calls. So
This
I
might
feel-
be a
I
good
feel good
sign
about it.
that there's just not that many Christians out there.
or
anymore.
they're just not
done my job on
confident in the
TikTok.
Bible.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Good
Wait,
job.
Thank you.
that's it. They don't want to call you and get toasted on the air.
Or I think what was that?
Just bring me out. Like, you guys pretend to be there,
Like,
and then like
it's just the two screen, and it's like caller comes on. I'm just by myself. Oz
I'll,
comes
like-
on with the caller, and then Betty comes on with him. Like,
I'll like walk
surprise.
out in those like wrestling, you know?
Oh, we have a
He's
promo
sweet.
for her.
I was going to say she could come out like John Cena. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, you would want to play the broken glass Stone Cold music.
That's my entrance. Fuck
Oh,
that.
sorry.
I don't share that shit. Tangelo, your time is done. We're closing up now. Come back
Convenient.
next Monday night. And I already said it. I put the email in there for you earlier to come on, and you didn't email me.
Well, whatever the topic is, it needs to wrap around the Bible or Jesus next week. Because if Otangelo's coming on, we got to keep it.
Oh, we'll talk about the cross.
Ooh, there we go. Next week, call-in show. Let's talk about the cross.
Your favorite torture device.
Yeah,
that you want to wear as the trophy,
or just that. Are you listening, Otangelo? Jesus is a myth.
Ooh.
Prove me wrong.
That makes
so fun.
That makes me happy.
Titan's in an argument with Nightbot right now. I don't know if you saw that.
I love it when our top mods argue with Nightbot.
with AI. Yeah.
All right, so guys, very, very briefly, we are going to head to Discord just to hang out for a few minutes because I don't want to keep everybody long because Biddy Buddha is going to hang out at the Normalizing Atheist channel with, and I'm going to plug it here. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Put a link in there. Hanging out there and doing the Normalizing Atheist thing, chopping it up, talking about her story, how she got to where she's at, and yeah, don't miss that. So we'll be in Discord like very, very quickly, but we won't be there for too long, so that way Biddy can get there and get prepped for that show. But do not forget tomorrow night, Normalizing Atheism and Tang presents Religion and Child Maltreatment with myself and our new friend Dolan. I won't go into all the details, right now, but you do not want to miss that. It's going to be epic, and it'll be eye-opening. I think there's a lot of people that don't realize the amount of trauma and pain that is caused, and that people have to go through within religion and then exiting religion. So, Biddy, Nate, thanks for hanging out tonight. Always appreciate you guys being here. Anything you guys want to say before we dip?
Yeah, I think I know where Otangelo's email went. He said he emailed you. It probably went into your spam folder. So you might want to check your spam folder where all the rest of your garbage goes.
Okay, I'll do that. Biddy?
I'm good.
I love you, mate. All right, for everybody in the chat, thank you. So we'll be in Discord for a minute, and we'll put the link in there for Pasta Mike's show in there as well. He'll be going live with Biddy at 11 p.m. sharp. So let's go.
Yeah, this is what we're doing on the YouTubes. Turn on the camera. And if you can't hack, you can't stay up with us. Turn up the stamina. Yeah, cause we got questions for the theists. And we ain't out here trying to make y'all look stupid. We just want answers. Dig it? Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Yeah, welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to. Let's go. Yeah, just slide up your chair, have a seat at the Atheist Roundtable, and just know we're known to take shots at the fables. I hope you're able to provide some evidence. Yeah, that'll give credence to your belief in what you believe in. So let's get down to it, man. Why you believe it? Let's go. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. Welcome to the Atheist Roundtable.